for reals this time.
Greetings, and welcome to Smash Cast, your favorite Super Smash Bros. Podcast, where we discuss the best in Smash news. I'm Preacher Dude Rocks, and today we have a very special guest with us. I would like for him to introduce himself.
Am I special?
No, it's not you.
Excellent. We can continue then. Besides that point, I'm SuperMii3D from, the Smash Board forum. There we go.
What a dump.
I hate that place.
Right.
I only visit it, never.
Anyway, we also have an amazing panel, as usual. I would like for them to introduce themselves.
I'm DinoMan96.
I'm Supernomics, as usual.
I'm Newcomer.
I'm Hinata 2100.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So today, we're talking about something very, very important, guys.
Chocolate.
Oh boy.
Is it the capsule?
Yep, it's the capsule, guys. What do you think?
Oh shit.
It's OP, we need to get rid of it.
I could talk about this for hours.
It needs to be nerfed. No,
I like
obviously.
its new design.
Too small. We should have Ridley.
Yeah, this time capsule comes with Ridley inside.
Oh no.
Yeah. But no, obviously today's topic is newcomers, and specifically, who do we think is gonna be in Smash 4? So we're gonna be going through the most likely series is to actually have a newcomer, and at least the series is that we can predict from. So Soup, why don't you start us off? What's the first series?
What do you think?
Mario.
Yes.
Oh, Mario. I wouldn't be horribly surprised if there was a 6th Mario character, but I think for now they'll probably just keep it with the 5 we have.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
One of the likely ones, I guess the only other likely one that I would think would be Bowser Jr.
What about Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Yuck, yuck.
There's that too.
Let's have the same character, but no way, guys. He's made out of paper.
Right.
Mr. Game & Watch would like a word with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario doesn't need a newcomer in my book.
Yeah.
ROSALINA.
Well, it already has one in this new game, and with such a limited, likely limited newcomer amount, it'd be best to just give it one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give some other series a chance.
Shouldn't go any further than that.
I kind of liked it when, I don't know, I didn't really think ROSALINA was hugely needed, even though, I kind of understand why she was added, because they wanted to give playable representation to Mario Galaxy, but, I liked it because he was, it was Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Bowser. Those are, the 4 main characters of Mario, and now everyone else just a little lesser than them.
Right. Okay.
It's like how I feel
see what
of,
you mean.
it's like how I feel of Kirby, but we'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. I don't hate ROSALINA. I see why she's in, but
No, you hate ROSALINA.
nah. I don't know. She's a good addition. I just
Wasn't really
Yeah,
necessary.
honestly, I feel the same. I mean, I love her, but she surprised me. I didn't think she.
yeah. It's like if I thought they were just do Bowser Jr. If there really had to be a 5th Mario character.
Yeah, I can see that. Except I don't want that. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess moving on. Next is Donk.
Donkey Kong. It just seems to boil down to either DIXIE or K.ROOL, or possibly not even a 3rd one at all.
Cranky Kong.
Yeah. Cranky, dude, I wouldn't actually even be surprised if it was Cranky Kong.
Yeah,
I
I
would be
either.
surprised.
I mean, Sakurai's reasoning would probably be, well, he's technically the original Donkey Kong from the arcades. Important to represent that.
Wow.
That is probably something he would actually say.
We haven't had an old man yet in Smash Brothers, so
Yeah.
Thus making him a unique character.
yeah.
A friend of mine once made a good point, though. Maybe that Donkey Kong doesn't exactly need a 3rd character because like I said, like the Mario characters, like you can argue that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are like the most, you know, essential characters, and everyone else can feel a little tacked on.
Yeah, you would think summer they would announce it like closer to Tropical Freeze. I mean, there's still the chance afterwards.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not saying there shouldn't be a for Donkey Kong character, but that is something a little interesting to know. Is that, you know, I think in a way that Donkey Kong is adequately representative of DK and Diddy.
Well, what about more Boom?
Yeah, like I was about to say, there are a lot of people who think that DIXIE is more likely than K.ROOL, just because K.ROOL hasn't been in any Donkey Kong games recently. That's true.
I don't know what to take away from that, because I don't really want either.
I would like that. I would like K.ROOL.
The thing is, cool. I still don't think it's really, you're really able to just discount K.ROOL, because he is still the most requested character worldwide.
Don't do this, Soup.
Something interesting to note is that, according to the fucking Mario Wiki, he's also apparently the second most recurring villain in the Mario universe.
Did you say Mario?
Yeah, I know. It's in the Mario universe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's probably the most likely in that series.
I mean, you know,
wouldn't be surprised if they did DIXIE.
It's a Dixie Kong, maybe, but I don't think
to her credit, she is like been like a star of like a bunch of her own games.
Yeah.
It's you know, Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, the Donkey Kong Land games.
I think that when it comes to DIXIE versus K.ROOL in terms of being newcomers, I just want to like make it clear that I don't want either, but K.ROOL would make me happy because of kind of what Soup said, because everybody wants him.
Because he's been wanted since like forever.
Yeah.
That's
it.
Okay, I really don't think that we really should talk about these next couple series, but Yoshi.
Kamek?
No.
Mario.
No.
By himself, Mario.
No.
I mean, Kamek is like
No.
the villain of Yoshi, I guess, but he's kind of also just 2 steps away from being like a generic goon.
Actually, when Yoshi's announced, he's gonna have Baby Mario on his back.
Oh yes, of course.
I would love that.
So weren't there like some rumors they're saying they're put in the stork or something?
Stork playable character.
Yeah, badass.
Okay, next is Wario.
Yeah, it's like
Wario?
Wario characters, they're all pretty cool in their own right, but it's like they're just really peripheral. None of them are important. It's like Wario has like 15 or so games to himself, and he's only like the most important ones. Like no one else. He just doesn't really have much like a Diddy Kong or Zelda or even like Palutena to really call of his own. It's like it's a series that is really literally just about Wario.
What about that one girl, Penny?
A lot of people do suggest Captain Syrup, but it's like she's only in like 3 out of 15 of these games, and one of her roles was literally just a shopkeeper.
Let's put in Jimmy T's afro as a playable character.
Oh boy.
I know nothing about the Wario series, so I can't suggest a thing.
You know, I think if we were going to have a WarioWare rep, it would have been Ashley.
It would have been, but nope, assist trophy.
I don't think
none of them. Yeah, none of them are important at all. None of them should ever be in Smash Bros. Besides Wario.
I don't think a Wario Land rep would really be a thing that would ever happen.
Don't be a doubter. Anyway, yeah, I can't suggest a thing, so
yeah,
I don't know if anybody has something, because that's it for me.
No, there's nothing to do with Wario in terms of characters besides Wario.
Okay.
Okay, now a series with potential. Legend of Zelda.
No one.
Groose. Groose.
Epona.
Yes.
You know, I would like to say I don't hate about Tingledurr.
Oh.
If
you know,
it
here's
happens,
the thing.
I might kill myself.
Yeah, I don't even hate Tingle as like a character, but it's like I find it weird that people like try to push for him as like a Zelda character. Like, you know, his main justification in my eyes is that he actually has his own line of games, and I'll give him credit for that.
Really doesn't really
Line.
make him a Zelda character anymore.
When you think about that, then wouldn't he just like rep his own series?
Yeah. The thing is, people try to justify him because he's the 4th most recurring Zelda character. I've checked his amount of appearances. He's only had like 5 or so appearances in the Zelda series.
He is actually less occurring than Impa, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see Impa getting in either.
Oh, me neither.
Oh.
Doubters. Also, who's shaving?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
It's just,
Well,
yeah, I don't really think we will get a Zelda newcomer, but if we did, I'd like to see
Zelda?
Lottie.
Yeah, I was
I'd
just
like
gonna
to
say
see
that.
Lottie.
I guess everybody doesn't want Girahim.
No,
I'd be
one-off
fine with
people don't
Girahim,
get
I
one.
just don't see it happening.
Yeah, it's like unless you're like the main character of the game, one-off characters do not get into Smash. That's just how it is.
Oh, but he's not a one-off because he's a sword. Quote Newcomer.
Hey,
Well,
It's true.
it's not like we can't call him a one-off just yet because we don't know if he's ever gonna
He's
be.
currently a one-off character. It's like Sakurai's already decided the roster. In the time frame he made it, he's a one-off character. He's a one-off character.
Sick.
Get over it.
So is
Get
Sheik
over
though.
yourself.
Well, Sheik is like a part of Zelda, like the Durologist of. Is that how they say it? Durolin?
Derivative?
Second most important character in the series.
Did you mean to say derivative?
Derivative.
Derivative?
Like word for like the second most important
Like
character.
Sheik only appeared in one game though. She
Yeah,
was
but she's an alternate form of like second main character of Zelda.
Yeah, and also she's cool.
Yeah, that's very important to note, guys.
Yeah, you have to be cool or you can't be in Smash.
Yeah?
Gotta have swag.
next series.
Metroid.
Let's do.
Ridley.
Yeah.
All of your arguments are
yeah,
invalid.
okay.
Get out now, Ridley.
What about the space pirate?
Yeah, Space Pirate
They'll
over
not
Ridley.
get in. They're not gonna add him.
Anthony Hicks, he's gonna get in.
Allow me to speak.
No,
Can't
Yeah.
So, really, like, I wouldn't care if the Metroid series got a newcomer, but I think it's long overdue for one, because, like, every series that was in the original Smash Bros. Has gotten a newcomer. Think about it.
Yoshi.
Zero.
Yeah,
Yoshi, you know what?
Yoshi.
Yoshi
and
before Metroid.
But Metroid is overdue for a newcomer because, like, it's one of the only series in the original game that didn't get a newcomer ever.
You know,
Is, you know,
you're forgetting
actually
one thing.
deserving
Zero
of
Suit
it.
Samus.
that
You know what? That
count.
doesn't count. Shut up.
It sort of does count, because Sakurai mentioned he had Zero Suit Samus because he wanted to add another Metroid character and a female character.
It's
Ooh.
He
the
considers transformation to be their own
It is
characters,
a
you know.
separate character, technically, but it's still the same character.
It's just a transformation. It's not really any different. It's still a different character. It has a different moveset.
But here's my counter argument. Ridley isn't a real character. He's not even real at all.
Oh,
He's a figment of
right.
Samus's imagination, and she struggles with her fear of aliens, I guess.
Did you
What?
miss? I think we just made Metroid like 10 times more deep. Ridley for Smash.
But, you know, to be honest, I mean, I can see the problems with Ridley, because, you know, he's like a big motherfucker,
he's
and
too
like,
big.
them,
Wow, that's literally what Sakurai's thinking right now. Can't put him in because of that.
I mean, I'm not saying he won't be in, but, you know, I mean, I agree he's literally the only other possible choice for a Metroid character.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to be honest, I don't really think Samus being by herself like treats the Metroid series that poorly, because, you know, I mean, in a way that is what
It's all about
Metroid.
isolation.
Yeah,
That
that is what
isolation
Metroid
is
kind of is
furthered
about.
by the fact that there are tons of people out to kill her, including Ridley.
Is F-Zero about isolation?
Yes. Hence the bajillion racers that are alongside of you.
Well, Captain Falcon's by himself, so
Yeah, there's only one person in that F-Zero car.
Oh, of course.
he's like racing on a track by himself. Time trial, the game.
I would love it. Who's next?
Kid Icarus.
Wait, hold it. The two series we haven't discussed from like, you know, previous, like the first Smash game is Earthbound and F-Zero, if we want to discuss those.
We're still
Earthbound
by my list here.
Oh,
Let's just go
list fight.
knows all Hinata. So
Yeah,
Fine, whatever.
the all-seeing list. Okay,
Well?
so Kid Icarus.
Yeah, well, it's
Hinata?
Kid Icarus is kind of in a similar bind with Metroid, because if Palutena doesn't get it, it's not getting a second character. I'll bet my entire life on that.
I'm sorry.
okay,
what?
fair to die title.
That's get ready to.
I think I'm willing to do that too.
Wait,
Yeah, I would eat my hat if they didn't put in Palutena, but they put in something retarded like Dark Pit.
oh god.
Mono Eye for Smash.
So
Look, like Magnus, he's cool and all, but he's a
He's-
sister.
yeah.
He is so fucking minor.
So
Yeah.
Hinata,
He's in one game, like 3 chapters.
Yeah.
There's only 3 Kid Icarus games. That makes up 33% of what he's in.
Palutena's been in like all the games, you know, she's like
Yeah.
the second biggest character in the franchise. She should be in.
Oh, speaking of big, we should have Orcos from Myths and
Oh
Monsters.
yeah.
the hell?
forgot.
Here's the thing with Palutena. You also have to remember that besides her being like prominent and being very important in Uprising, she's also super duper hot. So waifu needs to be in there.
I mean, some people have argued for Medusa because she was a kind of also recurring, but
Wait, but the hot part, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, you know, also, without Palutena, Pit wouldn't even be able to be a main character because Palutena's the
Yeah.
reason Pit can do anything.
That's very deep. That's some god type philosophy right there. Don't worry, guys. We don't charge. It's all free, coming directly from philosopher Hinata.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be. I think it would be funny if Hades was in the game, but you know.
He should
He's
totally be in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
funny if he
think
was like a
Fox-
cocky Rossetti.
I don't know. If yeah, people suggested that where he comes off like talks, but it's like I feel like at that point might as well just be like codec call kind of character.
I think Pit
Yeah,
would,
that's
it would
true.
be pretty cool if Pit had codex.
I think that he probably will.
Or what about like Palutena, like and Pit?
Well, both of them.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
they
of
both like try to talk to someone. And they get like mixed signals with other characters or something.
course. Yeah.
Talk to like Viridian or talk to
So, next up
Ooh.
is F-Zero.
Now, this is not going to be a popular opinion, but regardless of F-Zero's status in the series, I just don't really think it needs another character. Because here's the thing, my lovelies. It's a racing series. It's like its main character's moveset had to totally be made up. I don't think it really needs any more characters on the basis of that.
Yeah.
Did you really need
I
the first one?
I think
Huh?
a lot of people have really changed their minds so that F-Zero doesn't need a new character. Because you used to see a lot of people suggesting Samurai Goro, but now not so much.
or Black.
It's just I just feel like a series that isn't primarily about combat, let me, for example, Animal Crossing and like Wii Fit, they don't need more than one character.
Mhm.
That's very, very true.
It's
Yeah.
like I'll admit F-Zero characters do look like they're more likely to get into a fight than someone like Tom Nook, but it's like, the thing about Samurai Goro is all he really has going for him is like a samurai sword. It's like what about like Takamaru?
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Will we?
Next up is Pokemans.
Oh my gosh. How many more do we need?
None, no more.
At least 70.
Oh,
Just bring back Mewtwo and we're good.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I don't even know who they put in as the Pokemon newcomer.
Wrap
Like-
it up and ship it off to Mercury.
I mean, because like they've already like covered all their bases. They got like legendary Pokemon, they got the iconic one, they got a trainer. Like, what else is there?
Fly
Yeah, it's just add
How
Mewtwo
about
and
any
call it a
fairy
day.
That is
Yeah.
that.
Not really
as
much
it
of a
is-
newcomer, but
How about a
as
new
it
fairy
is, though, like freaking.
A new what?
fairy
What?
type? Represent Gen 6.
That's what Jigglypuff's for.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like, as it is, a lot of the Pokemon in Smash could represent X and Y. Like, Jigglypuff can go for Fairy type. Mewtwo and Lucario were both, like, in the game. Lucario was a bigger part. And the original starters were all in the game too.
And then there's.
I think Jigglypuff plays a greater role than Mewtwo in everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Totally.
Also being waifu material as well.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started.
Inflation fetish.
Anyway, moving
Welcome
past
to DVR.
creepy. Yeah. I wouldn't mind though I don't think it's gonna happen. I wouldn't mind seeing Blaziken.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could work. I can see that.
Yeah, probably won't happen.
One that I've always wanted but will never happen is Flygon.
Flygon.
Yeah.
Right you are.
Flygon.
He can fly. And he's cool.
Subjective.
It's a very good argument.
But you have to be cool to be in Smash. So.
Okay, so
So, next is, Carbuncle.
I don't know what that is.
You know,
What?
Pinkles.
Kirby?
Yeah.
Oh. See, even SuperMii3D was confused.
The carbuncle.
Anyway,
Kirby?
Kirby doesn't need anybody either.
Yeah, it's how I felt kind of like Mario. Is that it's like Kirby, Mad Eye, Dee Dee. These are like the three main characters of Kirby. It's like putting the Waddle Dee. It's like putting in Toad because well, Toad was playable in Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. 2, so we can have like the full team together.
I mean, that is a very good argument, though.
Yeah.
No, it's not, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Toad was playable on a lot of occasions, but it's
Well,
it's one of those it's like he's one of those characters that's just there's so many of them. It's just
Yeah,
multiple.
he's filler. That's all he is.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
You just kind of having a generic soldier. It doesn't matter if one has personality like Bandana.
Well, that's why Koopa's gonna be in it. So
Yeah.
eat that.
Tell me why Yoshi's in it. There's not hundreds and hundreds of them. I'm just putting that out there.
Ooh.
Yoshi has his own game.
Dang. Counter argument.
Yeah, but this is the Yoshi that, raised Mario or whatever. I don't know.
Is that confirmed by Sakurai in the Super Smash Brothers canon?
Sure. I think Dark Matter would be badass, but there's no way it'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's possibility Dark Matter or Gooey, but I don't see those characters.
No, not important.
How about we get the Dark Kirby, huh?
Here.
Dark Kirby,
Yeah.
Dark Meta Knight.
Dark
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like Dark Pit. We totally need another Kirby.
Obviously.
Okay.
So who's after Kirby?
Earthbound.
Earth.
Yeah.
Doesn't need anybody.
No.
Yeah, it's like Lucas and Ness. One of them represents Earthbound, one of them represents Mother Free. I don't think we need to go beyond that.
Yeah, we don't really need to go back to Mother 1. And while Klaus would be
Oh,
badass,
God.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird to think about. It's like Ness, Lucas, and Klaus. It's like, why is Mother Free getting two characters while Earthbound just gets one?
Yeah, and people have said, oh, add Porky, that way you can represent both of them. But, the fuck would
I don't even know how
do?
Porky would even.
The fuck
Porky would
he
even.
do?
Yeah, it's like if he's in the mech, it's like how's that gonna even work as Smash? If he's out of the mech, he's just a stupid fat loser kid.
He can run around and trip.
Yeah,
Well, isn't
I've
that
seen,
what
like-
Lucas did?
I've seen fan art that tries to justify him as character. It's like he's outside the mech, but I don't know. It's has these robotic claws that are on his machine on his back. Have you guys seen that?
No.
No.
It's like
No, I haven't.
I'm trying to find an image of it.
Yay!
Okay, well, while you do that, we'll move on to Stairfax.
Starfall, no, that doesn't need any more characters. Like
You
a lot of
guys,
people would.
Crystal.
Ah!
No. These actually Star Fox Adventures? Ugh.
Stairfax
Yeah.
temperatures.
Is that the joke name for that?
Yeah.
Wow, I need to get hip.
Yeah, man. I like Fox Falco and Wolf. Don't think any of them should be cut, nor do I think they will be cut. But Star Fox really is kind of pushing its luck with its free characters because there's only like 5 games in the series, and hasn't seen a release in like.
I think you aced it, dude. It is in fact pushing it luck.
There's 6 if you count Star Fox 64 3D.
Is that supposed to count?
Does that?
Is that supposed to mean anything?
Is that a thing?
Ooh.
Now here's an interesting one. Fire Emblem.
Oh god.
Boy.
I've actually been really warming up to the idea of CHROM and Lucina together.
Yeah.
Because the recurring theme I see of these newcomers is that they're kind of actually like representing gameplay elements of like their games. It's like the villager has like the pocket grab thing, whatever, and Little Mac has like the super meter from like the arcade games, and Mega Man, he's based on those like jump and shoot mechanics.
Projectile.
The very legendary jump and shoot mechanics.
And from what I hear in Fire Emblem Awakening, there's like this tag team mechanic that they use.
Yeah, it's exclusive to Awakening too.
Yeah, so they kind of a nice, and it also make Lucina fans happy too, as well as making CHROM fans happy. And also,
why would you want to do that?
Also, it also I think would solve the issue of CHROM's overall uniqueness, because a lot of people seem to hate him on that because he's just another Marv.
Well, isn't he?
I saw this one person who said that the CHROM and Lucina tag team would be stupid because it would just be CHROM as an Ike clone and Lucina as a Marv clone.
What?
Like,
I get the Lucina part, but not the CHROM.
Yeah. What?
Well, you could have like I had suggested making it like so specials revolve around using both of them, and they can switch out while using it if you choose. So they could be like kind of cool, like switch out combos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And hey, Sakurai is very smart, right?
Yeah.
As we all know, and he can definitely put a twist on what we know about our characters. So I think he would make them as interesting as possible.
Yeah, he won't like intentionally make them boring.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make CHROM a standalone is probably a little more likely, but I would like CHROM and Lucina.
Yeah, that's actually where I stand too. CHROM is probably who's getting in, but I wouldn't mind.
Okay, well, now we're getting to the smaller series. So, all in favor of skipping Ice Climbers.
Yeah, there is literally no other character.
Condor, let's get it.
Condor.
There.
Condor. Okay, but no. Seriously though, what the hell is that?
Pizza's here. Pizza's here, guys. Go get it.
But all in favor of skipping Pikmin.
Guys,
Yeah.
Louie.
We can always have a fly in the rock, Pikmin.
No. Let's just never have another Pikmin character in Smash Bros. Okay, it's like they all play. Look, like Pikmin is like one of my favorite series from Nintendo, but it's like they all play exactly the same as Olimar. It's not even like Luigi. It's like Luigi has like his own little stats going on, like he's floatier and retraction that's reflected upon in Smash. It's like someone like Alf plays exactly the same as Olimar does. There's literally no differences between any of them.
Well, you can have
they
Alf
look
because in Pikmin 3 they added the dodge roll and the charge attack.
I like how his brain hurt from that. He was like, yeah, good.
That really would be useful in Smash? I don't know. How would that
Well,
even...
they already have a dodge roll, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that's stupid.
Oh, but then we could just have all 3 captains at once. What would that do? That would just be 3
Oh yeah, I've
Olimars.
seen people suggest that shit.
That would
it's
just
like,
be 3 Olimars at once.
yeah, it's like a horrific combination of Olimar and Pokemon Trainer.
It's
a terrible
Pokemon
idea.
Trainer Nightmare Edition.
Yeah.
So many Pikmin.
You have like 18 Pikmin out at once. They're just like crowding the screen.
Yeah, I think the frame rates would just drop.
So,
be a nightmare.
next up, all in favor of skipping Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Actually,
What? What are you fucking talking about?
No, okay.
No.
KK Slider, DJ version, please.
DJ Slider.
Yeah, it's like, I hate how people try to like justify new Animal Crossing characters. Well, it's a popular series, but it's like, There's just like some series of Smash I feel like do not need another character like under any circumstances, and that Animal Crossing is one of them. It's like Pikmin is another, and so is like Wario and Yoshi.
F-Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Villager kind of like encompasses all that is Animal Crossing, you know?
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah,
not like
like-
an actual character. It's the villager who is like
Yeah.
you.
And also, it's like, you know, Animal Crossing is like so removed from like any like combat or like, you know, it's honestly kind of lucky we even got Villager in the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, next we're gonna skip over Wii Fit, Game & Watch, and
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Excuse me. Octopus and the Chef are in.
Chef?
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Chef.
of course, of course.
You can't,
Master Chef?
you can't have Chef
They can
without
look at
having
that for
Professor
me.
Hector.
Tag team, please.
Chef and Professor Hector tag team.
Kinky.
But yeah, next up is Punch Out. No,
Nothing.
just
We're,
not.
we're lucky right now.
Yeah,
I don't know, you know, the weird kind of strange thing is that, you know, if there was actually a second Punch-Out character, I actually wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being Doc Lewis.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
He is a little more central to Punch-Out than, you know, someone like King Hippo, just kind of like a random opponent, because, you know, when you think about it, he is basically Little Mac, his Palutena is the Pit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. Maybe he should always be on a bike, and he has like bike mechanics.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect. Like,
Well,
If he was added, though, I'd imagine...
if you're gonna do
If he was
that,
added,
just
though,
have Mock Rider or Excite Biker.
no.
If he was added, though, that being said, I could see him being like a semi-clone of Little Mac, but, you know, just a little more... He's just more slower, but more powerful, but... So we just already added Little Mac, so I don't see another Punch-Out character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know.
Has there ever been an instance of like two? Well, actually, yeah, I guess in.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
That was just mainly because that was like a last-second thing to promote the new game and added a clone to the roster to pad things out. Like, the original plans was just going to be Marv alone.
Yeah. But still, it was 2 newcomers, so you have to count.
Yeah, but as I see Doc Lewis being like a last-second semi-clone if he wants to do that, but...
Mike Tyson.
I wish.
You wish? Really?
Yeah.
Use the assist trophy idea.
He'd be the unstoppable. Replaces Meta Knight as top tier.
Iron Mike, man.
Wow.
Okay, next up is Sonic.
Oh,
Third-party series.
Nope.
yeah.
By default, they like kills any stupid character.
Yeah.
I hope not, but I would like Knuckles.
Well, I guess right up your alley then.
Yeah. Yes.
That's not might not be.
Oh.
Hmm.
We confirmed soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping a little bit of knowledge,
Um,
presumably.
Okay. Well, I guess that also means we can skip over Mega Man and Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Raiden is replacing Snake.
Oh.
This isn't PlayStation All
Also, like, you
Stars.
know. Yeah, what is left?
Well, now we're to miscellaneous franchises.
So I know everybody's gonna say Takamaru, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Takamaru,
Shulk.
Shulk, yeah.
Me.
No.
Pac-Man.
No.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
getting-
this isn't the want cast. This is the prediction.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want maybe, but
We don't want
What do you
Pac-Man.
yes, we understand.
You.
They'll be in, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The Waka Waka is coming.
Yeah.
You don't want Pac-Man,
Embrace
but
the pack.
this-
Love the pack.
Wait, what were we saying, Super Me? Nothing?
Yeah.
What were we saying?
Huh?
Okay. So is that it? Is that everything?
But
Are there any other miscellaneous franchises you guys want?
I don't know. There's like a lot of lesser stuff people suggest, like Custom Robo, Chibi Robo, Golden Sun,
Nico, you
Sin-
forgot to bring up Chibi Robo.
Sin
I did.
Punishment.
I yelled Chibi Robo in the center of that. Yeah.
It's like the only new series I'm expecting basically is you know, We Fit, Punch Out, Animal Crossing, Mega Man,
Xenoblade.
no, Pac-Man, me, probably Talk to Mario is like the retro character.
Yeah, I still think, I don't know, I just have a weird feeling that Chibi Robo's gonna be in.
Well,
this is the
It could be
predictions
assist
cast,
trophy.
not the feelings cast.
yeah.
But it just like looking at him in Smash Flash 2,
We're
and then
not
just
here
like
to talk about our feelings.
He's in Smash Flash 2. Sorry guys, I gotta leave.
He's not out yet.
Oh. Oh. So that's everybody, huh?
Well, what about random people no one cares about, like Balloon Fighter?
Not happening.
Alice from
The reason why I like the idea of Takamaru is because when some people have like made an interesting point about the retro characters, like each of them kind of represent their own piece of hardware. I've mentioned this to you about this before. It's like, you know, we know Ice Climbers were chosen because Sakurai wanted a character that would represent one-off NES games. And it's like Mr. Game & Watch was obviously shoved in just because they wanted to represent the Game & Watch. And Rob, you know, he represents the peripheral that basically saved the video games in America. And Pit was a Famicom Disk System game in Japan, so he kind of represents that. So you have Takamaru, one could say, because Pit isn't really a retro character anymore. Takamaru can kind of come in and take his spot as the FDS rep.
Yeah. That's very, very, very stupid. I mean, true.
Plus, he's also just a cool-ass samurai with fire powers, lightning powers, so it's like a character potential here.
Yeah.
He's practically selling himself, Nintendo.
It's like the reason why I just see like other NES only characters like, you know, Mach Rider and Balloon Fighter and Excite Bikers, because yes, we already have like Ice Climbers kind of representing those kinds of games, like the one-off NES games Nintendo had like their roots in. It's like I feel like including like another NES only character kind of takes away some of the significance of like the Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about the Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers.
East Climbers.
East Climbers.
So... that it?
Well, our
I mean, there's like a bunch of
guest has disappeared.
What? Oh
Yeah.
no, he's on the loose.
There's like a bunch of other like random miscellaneous series that have like little to no importance to Nintendo and probably won't ever be in Smash, but
Golden Sun, Advance Wars,
yeah, it's like all this.
Sin and Punishment.
And Elite Beat Agents.
No, they're in for sure.
Of course.
All those things.
I wouldn't complain.
I know.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Now that's it. I feel like people are gonna think I've been desperate to like end this, but I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like I feel like Little Mac was like Little Mac and me were kind of like the last big series Nintendo had yet to add.
Pac-Man.
Well, yeah, that too, but you know, Pac-Man.
Alright.
Anyway, looks like we've metaphorically made a train fall off a skyscraper. Basically, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yes, in essence, thank you guys. Practically, thank you guys.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank me.
Thank you to our guest who has disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pretend to be SuperMii3D.
Okay.
You're welcome. I gotta go. You're welcome.
Okay.
Oh, and also Senseless is here now. When did that happen?
We keep getting like people replacements now.
This keeps happening. Also, Hinata's gone.
No.
Nana died earlier,
It's
so.
happening again. But yeah, thank you to our guest. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow our Twitter at SmashCastTweets.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Get out.
We hope you have a great buy. Or should I say, a best buy. Please sponsor us.